Hi guys, Irit here with a new process video for HipKit Club, and this is the layout I will be creating. It's the first one I made with the August kits and I am completely in love with them. So for this week I had to use cut files and focus on stickers. I certainly used the cut files and I did use a bunch of stickers, so I give myself an A plus for fulfilling my assignment. Yay! Anyway, so I'm just showing you how I cut some of the August exclusive cut files, and I supersized one flower. I cut a couple of the leaves, and then I just cut the outline, and that's what I'm coloring now, and I'm going to layer it with a cut file. It looks really cool. So this is actually my first time using these oil pastels from Prima that we got in the color kit, and they are super fun. So I just cut these leaves from American Crafts heavyweight cardstock that came in the cardstock kit, and I didn't use gesso or anything. I think these probably blend easier if you use gesso, but they are so soft, and if you want a very bright color, then you use a lot of it anyway, and it's kind of fun to just blend them with your fingers or a wet wipe or a little bit of water. Pretty much anything works. Because I didn't use gesso, you can see a little bit the grain of the cardstock because it is textured cardstock and I'm using the textured side, but I kind of like how that looks. So I think the blend is still pretty good, especially when you're using similar shades. I didn't feel like I needed to use gesso, and using gesso is just another step. So you have to wait, and I really wanted to get going. On the second leaf, I tried to start with white. I thought maybe this way the colors will blend more easily on an already kind of oily surface of the white, and they did. And you can see that I'm getting, I think because of that white layer, I'm getting a much softer result. And I build up the color because it's a bit too soft. I kind of want a bright green color. So this is really fun. You can just add and add and add, and if you want it, more yellow, then you can just add some more yellow. You can add the colors on top of each other. Use the white to kind of blend everything and make it softer and more pastel. It's really fun. I really recommend just playing with it. Maybe cut some shapes from white cardstock and play around. So you can see here on the side, I'm just starting with my photo. I'm not sure yet how my design is going to be. I was kind of winging it. And what you can see on the left side is that I layered the die cut leaf on the part that I colored with the crayons, and I went over the edges and in the middle with my sewing machine, and that gives a really great detail. I think you can get a better look of that in the close-up shots at the end of the video. So here's my super-sized flower, and I layered it on that gorgeous kind of rainbow paper from Crate Paper from the new Cute Girl collection. And we got a bunch of stuff from that collection, and it's just a really fun kind of whimsical collection. I really love it. And a little birdie told me that we may be getting some more of it in September's kits. So by the time this video goes live, the September kits will have been revealed. Is that future perfect? I still have nightmares from English grammar. Yeah, I think so. I think I got it right. Anyway, forgive me if not. So you can check out the September kits. They're fantastic. So now I'm using this kind of doily, and this came also in the color kit. There's a package of Amy Tan new, it's from her new collection, and these are just made from cardstock. It's not watercolor paper, and it's pretty sturdy, but I was a little bit rough rubbing it there, and I did crinkle it a little bit, so do be careful if you do this. And I thought about using it white, but it has a different texture from the white cardstock, and I thought it would look better just colored in a very light, I guess kind of a peachy yellow or a creamy yellow shade. So that's what I did. It's really easy with these crayons. You just scrub them, and then I use the white one to really blend them. And I got it to be this really soft color that I wanted. So now I'm playing with my layout, and I really felt like I needed a frame. It just helps everything look finished and keeps your eye on the page, I feel, when there's a frame. So I went with this beautiful Dear Lizzie floral, and it's a lovely small floral, so even if just a little bit of it is showing, you can still see that it's a floral. And I then cut off half inch from each side of my paper. So it's 11 and a half on 11 and a half. You see like a quarter of an inch showing. And of course I sewed it on my sewing machine because I sew everything now. I also sewed around the edges of that huge flower and the big circle in the middle and the leaves. I just love how that looks. It makes it look finished somehow to me. And yeah, I'm afraid you're gonna see a lot of that because I just love how that looks. And so I'm kind of playing with the composition. I wasn't sure where I was going with this, and then I ended up kind of doing what I've been doing in the last two layouts. I really love it, and I'm just kind of making a frame from pattern papers, and I'm going to use the lightest bits of this particular paper that I'm cutting up now. It's from Crate Paper's Cute Girl collection, and it has this kind of really lovely collage of just papers with very subtle patterns on them and these tape images, so it looks kind of like sellotape or something. So you can see, and I think here is the greatness of sewing on your layout, because this to me right now looks not great. It looks like very random pieces of paper stuck on there. And with the sewing, it just makes it look finished. It makes it look like a part of the layout. And I just love that. I'm really enjoying using bits and pieces of pattern paper this way. It's really fun. And because I use the lighter bits, it really doesn't take away from my photo and that huge flower. It just adds interest and subtle layers, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm gluing things down, and now we're going to get to the part of using stickers, and I'm going to use a bunch of stickers on this layout. I'm going to pull some of the Dear Lizzie ones from the embellishment kit, and I'm going to use them on my photo. And that's a really great thing about these clear stickers, is that they look awesome on your photo because they kind of look like you added text on your photo in Photoshop or something, but you don't have to. And for this, it works really well if you have some white space on your photo. So I have this area at the bottom left of the photo that is just grass. and I can use that area to add the stickers. It's not going to compete with them. If you have areas that have a really strong contrast with dark and light colors, then that's not going to work, mostly because it depends on the sticker, but these are black, so if you have something very dark, they're just not going to show. But my photo is kind of light, so you can see how nice it looks. It's just a really fun touch. And the nice thing about these clear stickers is that you can really use them for layering and just adding some interest, and you can layer the stickers on top of each other. I'm going to layer some chipboard on the stickers. I'm also going to use the Amy Tan stickers that came in the Project Life kit. We got the whole book and it's just full of stickers. I kind of stopped myself at some point, but you can go on layering. It's really fun. They're really small, which makes it easier. At least for me, it makes it really easier to use them because they're just, tiny, and you can tuck them in here and there, put them in little gaps between your papers or where your papers meet. It's just a lot of fun. And I'm just going to use the numbers. It's kind of random. I don't know. I guess it's a bit random, but for me, every picture now with my baby girl, the first year is just so full of changes, and every month is a whole new world. They're born, they're completely helpless, and by the time they are 1, they are usually walking and talking. So it's quite an amazing year. You can really see their development and, feel how they change from day to day. So I thought the numbers kind of worked well with that theme. And my title is from the Dear Lizzie chipboard, words that came in the main kit, and they're also stickers, so I will add that to my focus on stickers. And just grabbing some of the birds, because I used light colors on those pattern paper layers. These clear stickers really pop off those light areas. I'm going to take that donut, cut it in two, that donut sticker, and just place it. And yeah, that's my finished layout. I had so much fun making it. I really, really love these kits, and I can't wait to make another layout using them. So thanks so much for watching. Check out the Hip Kit Club website for all the details about these kits, and also the gorgeous, yummy September kits. I wish you a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.